Welcome to Beyond the Datasheet. I'm Joel Barla, Automation Engineer with Kendall Electric. If you're staring down a SLC 500 upgrade, we'll show you how you can quickly plan the hardware migration to CompactLogix without digging through PDFs or hunting for compatibility charts. We're going to be using software that Rockwell Automation offers for free called Integrated Architecture Builder. It can be downloaded right from their website and does many things, including planning out control systems. I'm going to walk you through inputting your existing hardware, then converting it to CompactLogix and conversion cables. Lastly, we'll generate a complete bill of materials. Let's open up the software. Within Integrated Architecture Builder, we're going to create a new file. This brings up a list of different templates that we have to select from. We're going to scroll all the way down to SLC 500 migration and hit create. Then we have to add our existing SLC 500 hardware. I'll click the Add Chassis button to create a new chassis. Then we have to select the size of the chassis. In this example, I'll use a 7-slot chassis. On the left, we can see all our SLC 500 hardware options. I'm going to drag in a 505 processor. It's going to ask me what size conversion chassis we want to use for the conversion hardware, and we're going to choose a matching 7-slot. Next, it's going to recommend the L306 processor. If we wanted to, we could choose a more powerful processor if this is going to also be doing other functions that the SLC 500 was not taking care of. In this example, we're going to leave the recommended L306. As you can see, it started to generate a 5069 chassis below our SLC chassis, and this will populate with all the conversion cards and hardware. Next, we're going to add some I/O modules. We'll do some fairly simple digital ins and digital outs. As you can see, when I drop those SLC cards into the above chassis, it auto-populates the below chassis with the new hardware. And you can even see this little symbol down below the card that's representing the conversion cables. Next, I'm going to add a couple analog cards. Once we've got all the hardware that's in our existing chassis selected, we can hit the OK button in the bottom left. All we have to do is hit the Generate Hardware button. Once that's done, we can navigate down to the Hardware tab at the bottom left of our screen, and we can see our new CompactLogix chassis. Over on the right, we've got some information that's quite useful, such as the dimensions of the new chassis, just to make sure it fits in the space that the old one did. And then lastly, we're going to generate a BOM. Up at the top left, the Project BOM button is how we're going to do that. Select OK. We can ignore a couple warnings. And now we have a list of everything that we need, no parts forgotten. You can see we've got our new 5069 processor, our I/O cards, and then all the conversion hardware we need to make this migration without having to rewire anything. Also at the bottom, we can see that Studio 5000 software has been added. When using a wizard such as this one in IAB, instead of manually trying to pick out all the pieces and parts yourself, the whole process gets clearer and a lot more manageable. That's the kind of insight we aim to share here at Kendall Electric.